Welcome back to my channel. This is Stone Cogs. We're going to play some more Shadow of War. And this time around I am actually going to go ahead and kind of progress the game a bit and gain some levels. Because like every orc that's appearing and stuff like that, and, you know, they're like higher than me and kind of sucks really. There's a couple of cool looking ones I want, like right there's over 26, you know, he's pretty cool looking. And I'm only level 23, but other than that, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and continue the storyline. If you haven't yet, hit the like and subscribe button, share the video, sit back, relax, and enjoy the game. And like everything is pointing to this area right here. Well, all my quests are, so go ahead and start here. Alright, we'll start off by getting all the towers. Like the closest one is going to be about right here. We'll get this one first. Bring out my mount. Make it quicker. I wish Shadow of Mordor I could just summon a mount like this. That would have been made that game go a lot more quicker. Alright, like I'm gonna have to go north.
Look upon the glory of the Blood Axe. Behold its wondrous splendor, for it will be the end of you. It spoke to me.
Blah, blah, blah,
It told me
blah,
how it yearns to taste your warm, wet flow. It wants to bathe in your essence and delight in your death. And what the Blood Axe wants, the Blood Axe gets. Bloody blood! Bloody blood! Bloody blood!
I've never heard tales of these Balrogs.
You have survived to tell them.
And here comes a troll kitty. Alright, so you want to lay on the computer table this time, kitty? Alright, good.
Uborgon Henle Edriget!
That's cool looking. that last one. Okay, now that's interesting.
On him!
Out of the way, roadkill.
Echdon Yvonne!
think I'll go with that. Now here comes the fun part, collecting all this crap. Start over here. We done Zelda kitty kitty. Alright. I'd be smart if I marked something first. Get up there.
These orcs like to tinker.
Do not resist!
Wow, Worm Central.
Did you hear? It's a bloody talk!
This statement of stewardship reads like a mundane description of lawmaking, but it is one of our most treasured documents. Gondor is a realm of law, not of kingly pronouncements. Since the disappearance of Eärnur, our last king, Gondor has thrived under the guidance of ruling stewards, each a lord of Minas Tirith. The steward's office is hereditary, and its decrees are law, unless a king someday returns to Gondor's vacant throne. And even then, I'm not sure what use we'd have for a monarch, save to keep the cushion on the throne warm.
These were the words that freed Gondor from its kings.
And yet the steward rules from a throne room, does he not?
Getting tired of things sneaking about.
Ramas.
Torturing a few slaves now and again reminds of who.
Do wed.
Guess what I'm here, I can go ahead and destroy these.
Wait a minute! I see a whatever's out there. Watch out! It's something, no mistake. Don't let your guard down. Hit his legs! Someone's sneaking about. Don't just stand there!
But some things were lost forever. But some things were lost forever. But some things were lost
Well, that's all
forever.
she had to say about that. Okay.
What did this device do?
Probably nothing. The Numenorians experimented too much and perfected too little.
Bloody! How'd you become
It has long been customary for the people of Minas Ithil to offer an amphora of water or wine to any visitor from beyond our walls. Such travelers were rare, especially recently, and making the trek to the frontier almost guaranteed a thirsty guest. But when our need was greatest, no one from Gondor came to our gates, thirsty or otherwise.
This amphora, it is older than it appears.
Just as well we reclaimed it then. The orcs would sully it with their...
You want some? You have a beast! I'll cut it open and stuff your corpse inside!
I do not fear the orcs, but in the deep of night I will admit this. I fear their drums. An orc can be defeated in battle. His threat can be walled off or outmaneuvered. But the low rumbling of the drums, that cannot be halted by any artifice of man. Those drums are the heartbeat of their factories, and every beat marks the orcs' relentless advance. We seized these drums in a raid, and I locked them up in the Great Hall so that no orc could ever play them again.
So the orcs have musicians among them.
Hardly. Uruks are made for warfare, not artistry.
I just hear something.
is a beauty in power. There is a beauty even in violence. But there is no beauty in tyranny. In the rule of one. That is why he must be stopped. I saw a battle upon a tower. I saw the Dark Lord defeated and a Bright Lord take his place. But the world did not change. I repeat, the world did not change.
She turned away from Sauron, as did I. And yet she cannot see that.
She fears you. She fears what will become of Middle-earth when we defeat him.
What was that noise?
Tyr.
There are no dwarves in Mordor. At first glance, this land would seem to suit them. Plenty of stone for carving and ore veins to mine. This shield belonged to a dwarf from another age who did come to Mordor, though not as a craftsman nor a miner. Now that Minas Ithil no longer contains the orcs within Mordor, the dwarves will have to put down chisel and hammer and pick up their shields once more.
The dwarven shield? But where are the dwarves?
Deep underground, coveting their treasure, no doubt.
Like the elves, Sauron values wisdom above all else. But for him, it is a cold, hard thing. He believes freedom is an empty virtue. He believes that Middle-earth seeks perfection in order. He believes that he will achieve what those before him could not.
In this, she speaks.
Oof. Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Poured grog on it. I could piss on it. I'm going to cut your throat, not a maggot. You're the maggot. You're the maggot. Light the signal fire! Die, die, die! It's mine! Did you hear that? Snap out of me!
Ogol.
Ranger! Coward Ranger needs a beast to hide behind, yes? Nasty business.
Sauron understood that power did not come from armies, but the willingness to sacrifice, to lie in wait. This is the truth he taught me, and so I lie in wait. And when the day comes, I will make my sacrifice.
She sacrificed the ring. She gave it to us.
There is calculation in her every move. We can never trust her.
Manville? You're trying to use beasties against me? Not bloody likely. Pull him off his beast! Somebody sneaking around?
We know little of the Haradrim, mostly folk tales told around the campfire. The stories say they are fierce, pitiless warriors, as cruel as the orcs and as stern as the southern mountains beyond which they hail. Those folk tales convince many a Gondorian child to behave, but I cannot reconcile them with what I see in the only Haradrim I know, Baranor. He is fierce in battle and stern when needs must, but cruel? Never.
Such strange clothing.
And yet to the men of the South, it is as ordinary as your tunic. Only distance makes this precious.
I'll find whatever. I've got it! Get after him! Come on, Ranger! Get out there and fight him! I smell something.
This will slow down their machinations.
They rely too much on contraptions.
I kept his pathetic little sword off and watched him run away.
Terrier.
Analects of Ruvenia is a collection of advice from a long-ago Gondorian swordsman. It includes a series of exercises he guaranteed would lead to triumph in every duel. Like all young Gondorian soldiers, I studied the Analects a great deal, and I learned two key things. One, Ruvenia's swordsmanship was undoubtedly better than his penmanship. And two, in Ruvenia's time, duelists were far more courteous than the orcs of Mordor. War ignores such niceties.
A treatise on fine swordsmanship.
All too rare in these times. Such grace is lost on the denizens of Mordor.
Minas Ithil held many treasures far grander than this necklace, though none more precious to me. When I was a little girl, I would sneak into the Great Hall and take this necklace from its locked cabinet, thanks to a loose latch that only a child's hand could reach. For hours, I would admire myself in the mirror, imagining myself an elegant lady of Gondor, much like my mother must have been. My father caught me eventually, but as punishment, I received only a lecture. Perhaps he didn't mind seeing his daughter in such finery.
I'm surprised this necklace isn't hanging from some orc's neck.
Perhaps their stubby fingers cannot work such a delicate clasp.
It is a fundamental truth of Mordor. The orcs have been here far longer than men. Far longer than the Dark Lord himself, even. This place belongs to them, and in their own way, the orcs revere their heritage. We found this sword in a crude shrine, after all. Yet imagine what the orcs and Mordor could become if freed of the Dark Lord's corruption.
The orcs can temper a blade, I'll give them that.
They produce weapons in mass, but they give little care to each one.
Always serene, always shining brightly.
Who dare we? They stalk and lurk, then lash out so furious. Yet our bulwark is proof against their rage. Our hard-ringed, hand-forged armor impervious to predations from the powers of darkness, no matter how vicious or how vile. To assail the Bright Lord is to falter and fail.
The Balrog rises from its pit.
And we must send it back to the depths.
That'll be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, hit that like and subscribe button, share the video so we can make this channel grow, where I can bring out more and better content. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time.